All right, welcome back to my channel, Fury of the Northman. I'm excited. Had a great conversation with my uncle Monday. Really enjoyed that, and of course put out a video yesterday. But I said that I was going to be putting out videos practical. Let me backtrack. I spoke to the fact that there are people that are on YouTube and on other social media platforms that are they're high motivators, but they don't necessarily they don't really a lot of times do an A plus B equals C messaging or approach. They deliberately keep it vague and just get you excited, and you know, they want you to buy their book. And I have a book that I've written as well, and maybe at some point I'd like for someone to buy mine. But the point is simply this. I said that I was going to try and provide simple A plus B equals C operations. I did a video about this already where I said you can make $300 a day cleaning gutters. That is true. Now, that's true when the weather's better. Obviously, we're going into the winter time, so it's going to be more and more difficult to clean gutters. You're going to have, you know, if there's stuff still in the gutters, you're going to have, it's going to be frozen. You'll have to wait for the sun, or you'll have to pour salt in it to break everything up and then clean it, which the job becomes more arduous and really more dangerous. Anytime you got to carry something up on a roof, the difficulty level, goes through the roof. But the next video, this video, is another option for a way by which you can generate income for yourself. Before I get into it, I just want to say, all wealth creation, for the most part, is entirely centered upon, and the foundation of that wealth is built upon income. It's monthly income. That's how we build wealth. One of the biggest sins of the trickle-down economic concept is that it shifted the vision for people of how they build wealth to from their job to this notion of how good is Wall Street doing? If Wall Street's doing well, we're all doing well, right? That's been kind of the pitch that they've given us. We know that's not true. We know that's a lie. That's false. There's benefits to Wall Street doing well, benefits for us, but at the end of the day, and I would love for someone to prove me wrong on this, I don't think they can, the way that every individual that takes part in the wealth of their industrialized country, now that's, I want to make that a caveat, an industrialized country. So we're talking about the first world, not the third, probably not even the second. But in the first world, in industrialized countries, the way that the individual takes part in the wealth of their nation is in fact through income. I'm trying to adjust my shit here. There we go. Is in fact through income. That's the way it happens. And how do you get income? It's through your job, it's through your business, it's through whatever work or service you provide or sell. That's just the way it is. It's through income. So, tying it back to this video, how do you generate income? Very easy ways. I already said one, you can clean gutters. You can make $300 a day on average cleaning gutters. It's very, very simple. Not hard at all. Another way you can do it, we are going into the winter time, so I am going to try to suggest businesses or services, that are more feasible. The wintertime does change things because you can plow snow, but if where I'm located, we really haven't had a winter. We really haven't had snow. Not really. In my opinion, not enough snow to justify plowing or salting. That's my opinion. But I want to suggest services that you can do or provide, or products that you can provide that can generate income for yourself even in the winter. So something you can do is haul. You can haul items away from people. You can clean out garages, you can clean out basements, you can clean out sheds, you can tear sheds down and haul them away. I actually have a bid in right now to tear down an old shed where the roof is caved in, and you know it needs to be tore down and hauled away because the gentleman's trying to sell his house. He probably won't be able to sell it if he doesn't do it. This is my favorite cigar brand. It's called Knuckle Buster. It's from Punch. I love these things. Anyhow, hauling away items is a way that you can generate money for yourself. So I have a very simple rate. I charge $100 to haul away anything, whether it's one item or it's a trailer full. My trailer is a 5x8 with walls that are 4 feet high, so I can get a fair amount in my trailer. If I have to go to the dump, which 99% of the time I do have to go to the dump, I have to add the dump fee, that's $50. The dump fee is actually $55, but I just do an even 50. I found that it's easier for customers to conceptualize a round number, a whole number, than $155.75. It's harder for them to get excited about that. But that's my rate. Now, that is my rate if I can pull my trailer up to the pile of junk or whatever and I can just throw it in. If I have to dig stuff out of a shed or move stuff around in a house, I do add a dollar rate to justify the labor at the property. Because really what you want to do when you're generating income for yourself, especially with services or quick products, door to door, whatever, you really want to be able to go as fast as you can. Now, you want to do a good job. You don't want to be a shyster who does a bad job and doesn't, people don't want to call back. That's not who you want to be. But if you can't move as fast as you can because the work is set up where it requires you give a greater physical effort, you do need to upcharge. But you should always get in the door with a price that makes the most sense. For me, it's $100 to show up and take something away. If I have to take it to the dump, it's a $50 dump fee. Just the way it is. It's the easiest way to price things out. It's the easiest way to get customers to say, yep, that makes sense, get this couch out of here. However, if they don't want to help you move it or it's not readily available and you require another person to be there to move something out of their house or their basement in a manner that's safe to where you don't damage their house or their walls, you do need to upcharge because you have to pay more, you have to make more yourself, as well as you need to pay for the individual who is going to be there. I pay $200 a day. I had my worker, on average, most of the time. Today, I had a guy help me for 3 hours, and I paid him $100. But I use him regularly. He's my main go-to associate. I don't have employees. I have associates. I have partners. But, I try to pay my people well. I don't want to deal with people who are losers. I don't want to deal with people who are trying to milk the clock. I want to deal with people who are production-minded. They want to get tasks done. They want to be paid a fair wage or a fair set of earnings for said task. The point is this. Something you can do for yourself to generate income is haul away debris that people no longer want. That can be anything. That can be a felled tree. That can be trash. That can be an old furniture set. That can be an old TV. Now, if it's a TV, you got to understand the dump's not going to take the TV. You're going to have to charge another, in my area, it's another $25, $30, sometimes more, to go take it to a recycling station. So in my hometown, it's very one-sided politically. The local town-provided recycling company will not take a TV from a company. They will only take a TV from an individual. So when I showed up there with money in hand to pay them to recycle it, they said no. I had to take it to Best Buy, who charged me about $30, I think, to take a TV off my hands. But right now, Best Buy's backed up. The last time I tried to go drop a TV off, they said no because it was a large TV and it's still hanging out with me. So be wary of that. But if someone says, hey, haul away this TV, hey, no problem, $100, but I got to charge you $175 because if I can't go, actually, it's not true. I got to charge you $130 because I can't dump it at the dump. I have to take it to a recycling center. They're going to charge me $25, $30. I got to charge you the $25, $30. But you can generate for yourself $100. It's really that simple. If you can't afford a trailer, you don't have one, and you got a truck, use a truck. If you have a car with a trunk, use the car with the trunk. There's ways to do it, guys. Monday's video, my Uncle Jeff made the equivalent of $200,000 to $300,000 in the 90s. He was making over $100,000 a year in the 90s. That's the equivalent of $200,000 to $300,000 today. I'll say that again because I think I said it wrong the first time. My Uncle Jeff was making over $100,000. He was making between $100,000 to $150,000 a year in the late 80s, early 90s. He actually started, I think, in 86 is what he said. So what that means is in today's money, right now, that's right around $300,000. It's like $250,000 to $300,000 in today's money, going door to door. Don't tell me you can't do it. One way you can do it, one way you can generate income for yourself. I don't think you can make $100,000 a year hauling away stuff. You'd have to have a trash route, but you can generate for yourself income. You can probably generate $200 to $250 a day hauling junk away. Money for you after cost dollars. And in doing so, you can set the rate, you can set the pace, you show up when it works for you and the customer, and you're free, and you are in charge. So this is something that I wanted to present. It's a mechanism that you can facilitate, if that's the right way to say it. It's a manner in which you can behave concerning a possible customer, that you can still do this in the wintertime. It'll suck. You'll be outside in the cold, but you can do 2 hauls a day. Even if you take it to the dump, 2 hauls a day, it's $350. I'm sorry, it's $300. $100 worth of the dump, $200 comes to you. Boom, you're good to go. That's $200. That's great. And you know, you do that 5 days a week. That's $1,000 a week. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Great would be $2,000 a week, but $1,000 a week, pretty good. So I wanted to provide this today with a video. I said I would. I'm going to come out with more options here soon. Trying to do more videos, trying to actually give people tangible ways in which you can make money and hustle and earn on the side, and or earn entirely on your own. But if you've liked the content, like, share, subscribe. If you've hated it, send it to someone you hate.